Z. We're done powering up, and I believe this may be the Spirit Bomb episode. I haven't figured that out yet, and I don't want to spoil it. So, I am your host, Chaos Axel, joined with me this evening by the always wonderful Dat Fat Cat Sat. How are you this evening, Cat?
I am great. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Looking forward to this game. So we have two squads that had wins, took some wins away from last week. Rebel Squad being 3-0 and I Need Healing, getting 2-1. Not a perfect week, but they still had a strong showing nonetheless. So I'm expecting a lot of really good things here from the team. And as I'm sure all of you are going to notice and rave about, we have a new player for I Need Healing playing this evening in Mr. Nation Most Wanted. So the chants were going on, and apparently your prayers slash chants were heard. And this evening we do have Nation playing for I Need Healing. But
That's going to bring a lot of hype.
oh, it's gotta, yeah. With how much people were demanding him last week, I have to imagine that there's going to be a lot of hype behind finally seeing him come out this week. But things I wanted to note, just a curious point that I had noticed before we started, is that both Rocky and Resting Birchface, that both of the captains for I Need Healing are actually sitting out for this first round. So I'm not sure if this is just an effort to kind of test out the rest of their roster and let them kind of go, shot call in their own way, or why they're doing it that way. But it's interesting.
Could be they're scoping them out and seeing, yeah, just like you said, how they do from a distance
hmm
and taking that with them.
It's something that I've always been curious to try myself, and I'm really curious to see how it's going to work with I Need Healing. I Need Healing being a really up and coming team, and Rebel Squad with their kind of revamped roster here. It's going to be interesting to see these two teams kind of bash their heads against each other. First map is going to be Paris this evening. What are your thoughts on Paris, Kat?
I detest this map. I have won exactly one comp match ever on this
Oof.
map, and even that was a close one, so right now I think it's cursed. But it's beautiful from aesthetics point of view. I don't know if there's any boats. There is a boat, so you probably won't like it.
Oh, there are many boats that
Uh,
I shake my fist at. Don't you worry. We'll get a good zoom in on those boats, chat. I promise. But it's a tricky one. I myself haven't had a lot of success on it just yet. And especially right now with the prevalence of bunker comps, it's an absolute pain to try and get through that first point, and almost more of a pain to get through the second one because it's so wide open, and there's also a lot of cover for defenders to hide behind. So I'm really excited to see what the teams are going to do on Paris on our newest map. But it is time. It is 8 o'clock my time, 9 o'clock Cat's time, and some other relevant time everywhere else. But we are going to roll into game number one of this evening match. So
let's go.
one of the things that we have finally discovered is how to add pauses to the league, and the rules have been amended a bit. So I'm gonna have to watch what I'm pressing on my controller because I have a lot of things hotkeyed that I didn't know existed. So I'm just gonna have to be very careful that I don't inadvertently pause the game in the middle of a match. So first off, let's look out at Titanic 1.5 and 2.5, and this little speedboat mocking me. Anyway, so what are you kind of hoping to see here, Kat?
I'm hoping to see something other than a Bastion defense comp.
I am right there
Um,
with you. I've seen far more than
but
my share of bunker comps at this point.
yeah, and that's
But
what I seem to see on this map
yeah,
and
and I see a
conquering.
Bastion. Cole is playing Bastion, and there's
I
Reclaimer
did
on
see that.
Baptiste. So we are going to see a bunker comp, a bit of one from the Rebel Squad first. On the other side, I Need Healing, starting with their trademark 6 DPS, so the announcers can cry because they have no idea how to describe anything. Always fun.
That would be six healers, not six DPS.
Oh, excuse me. 6 healers for I Need Healing, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, chat.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't yelled at enough people today, so I'm still just kind of getting my verbiage correct. All right, so we're finally starting to see some proper switches here. And we see Nation starting out on a Pharah, which can work well into this, but if that Bastion is going to be really well protected. But let's see here. So I see them. They're coming around on the right side, which is a little bit unorthodox. Normally you come through the other side. And they have definitely been spotted now. Bastion opening fire. The wall does not cut anybody off. They can pick that Zenyatta, though. Okay, good defense coming back. Reclaimer picks off Chipmunk, though. Nation goes down to Yawning Grave as well. We get a res on a Nifty. Barrier down for the Reinhardt. They're just kind of surpassing the bunker, going all the way around to the side here, coming to the back. So kind of tickling the point a little bit, getting a little progress. But, ooh, and Dark Guardian's going to take down Volunteer here. And as well as Daisy. So Dark Guardian kind of getting a lot of work done here. And it's looking like the bunker is going to hold. They had to move it. So I admire the strategy in coming around the back like that. I think that's an excellent way to try to handle the Bastion. But Rebel Squad losing too early did not help them out.
They don't know Nifty is still behind there.
Oh, Lord.
Hiding.
Oh, no, I see the shadow. So Nifty very cautiously hovering. He's going to have to... He probably should just stay there. Nifty just waiting for his team to rejoin. There we go. Great coordination, though, to kill that Reinhardt off like that. Nation does pick off Cole, though. Immortality Field does not come down in time, and it's just kind of trades back and forth. The Bastion is going to get rest, and is going to ult here. So Cole just firing into the hallway right now as the Bastion. And it looks like this is going to be, again, a win for the Rebel Squad on defense here. Ooh, that Reinhardt is alone. Volunteer is going to go down there. But yeah, this is a really good bunker comp. You can tell that they've been practicing this, and the walls that have been coming down from Creation, I'm sorry, who is also known as Simply Awesome, have been really good at kind of protect. Oh, and they see the rest of Rebel Squad going back, or the rest of I Need Healing to going to Rebel Squad spawn. We have these two poor folks kind of caught out here, waiting for the team to rejoin. Good wall there.
They left Creations on his own.
Yep, so Simply's going to be in the back there. Okay, we have a Mercy ult coming in now. Alright, May ult is going into that hallway there, and that's going to guarantee death to that poor Hog there, and probably the D.Va as well. Oh, but good charge from Volunteer. Here comes a D.Va bomb. Does get Mango. Alright, so we see attempted progress here from a couple members of I Need Healing. Hammer goes down. It does get the... ooh, misses the charge. Oh, but gets Creation. Good charge by Volunteer to actually get something out of it, but he's pretty alone and pretty dead. So we're down to the last minute
so
already.
Far.
Yeah, this is excellent work by I Need Healing, or I'm sorry, by Rebel Squad to hold on tight here. But we'll see. Now we're down to the last minute, the last line of defense here. We'll see if the bunker comp can hold. Interesting.
Cole should be able to get his ult before this last fight.
So they've moved the bunker all the way back to the point, and that's risky business. I know what Cole's trying to go for, but if he gets booped, which by that Pharah, it could happen. That's good wall placement, but we'll see. So, oh, Daisy picks off Creation to start this fight. They're already down the May, and that's a lot of stall power gone. So here comes the Justice. Great move by Nation in combination with Psycho on the hamster.
Yeah, Psycho Manus boops too.
And he dies for it, but you know what? I'd say that's pretty darn worth. Look at that. Last minute hold. Great ult by Nation to be able to break up that bunker. And that's going to do it. They're going to be able to take point A off of that. Great moves by I Need Healing.
Wow. Whew. And that push started off the fact when Daisy picked off Simply, aka Creation. So if that hadn't happened, then maybe the fight would have turned out differently. But
oh, most definitely. May is such a stall queen. Like that was a very key pick to start this, and I would definitely say this would have turned out very differently if that pick hadn't happened. So May is very survivable, but not immortal. You know, there are ways to kill her.
Oh yes, there are.
All right, here comes the Bastion ult from in the back there. There's somebody messing around on the point right now. Okay, it was just the hamster. It was just Psycho, who's frozen, getting walled off. Great move by Creation there. I see a D.Va bomb going in. Whoa, gets three! Amazing bomb by Mango there. Ooh, that boop actually kind of saved them a little bit, but we're going to see the staying power of the May here. They need to take care of that May. But Nation getting... Yawning Grave. There we go. Creation is down. Gets charged out. They need to kill this Lucio quickly. And there he goes.
Nice anti.
Not quite a tick. This is fight's still going, but... Alright, so we see the Wrecking Ball bomb go in. That's going to force a lot of free progress. Rebel Squad, they need to get on the point. So they got first tick. Obviously, spawn advantage is going to go to the Rebel Squad right now. See the DMAC there. Ultimate strategy coming in, but that's going to get interrupted by that Mei pretty quickly. And Bastion just set up there, trying to take shots, trying to track down the Wrecking Ball. Oh, but he goes down to Nifty. Great pick by Nifty there. Creation picks off Daisy's Mercy. Oh, there we go. And we see a retreat call now coming in from I Need Healing. But that was still excellent. That Diva Bomb was ridiculous by Mango, getting a triple kill there. And the other thing I want to definitely call out is Psycho Mantis, not on the Roadhog this time, but on the Wrecking Ball. Him being able to set up those mines in this corner over here trapped pretty much all of Rebel Squad, and that enabled them to get that 57%.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Teams take note. He plays characters other than
the Roadhog. Yep. Ooh, early pick. Coltrane has switched off of the Bastion and onto McCree. We see ults going down left and right now. They're all going to be frozen. Here comes the Diva Bomb. And that's going to be another triple from Yawning Grave with the Diva DMAC on top of that. Wow, the Divas are just going to town this time. Hero MVP is going to be Diva at the end of all of this. Although I would say if I was Yawning Grave, I probably would have jumped and tried to catch one of those boats before this point, because you're not going to do a whole lot of work. Or I'm sorry, not Yawning Grave, Mango. But it looks like she is going to manage to get her ult back, which is good. I was going to say just for the respawn, but hey, if you can get it back, you can get it back. But here we go. So we have another attempt. I Need Healing favoring this right side very heavily. We're down to the final minute here. We'll see Coltrane on that McCree. We'll see if he's able to get some work done here. Maybe get hello wall, get up to a high noon. All right, so that wall is kind of forcing a charge in from Team I Need Healing.
Oh, they need to get on the point though.
Stun. Oh, that's okay. Not quite extra progress, but yeah. Oh, he's frozen, but the mines do go out. They're gonna pick off Reclaimer, so a healer is dead. Nifty getting the punch onto Yawning Grave, but yeah, good res onto Psycho Mantis. Here comes the noon. Oh, the Diva pushes in, and Mango stops that high noon from happening, and Coltrane ends up going down for it. But this is looking pretty heavily favored right now for the Rebel Squad. Yep, with that wall, Volunteer is kind of out in no man's land at the moment. He's going to go down, and I don't think that there's going to be any I Need Healing members to come in. Not quite.
Wow, that's a great first round there. Yeah,
no kidding. Holy crap. Great Diva bombs by both teams, getting set up by the rest of their team there. Great moves. I Need Healing, you know, they were forced to push really, really hard there. They could not take that one easily, and it was only a couple of key ultimates that were allowing progress there. It was not an easy stretch of the imagination at all. But Rebel Squad, though, very admirable defense. There was just that one fair ult that caught them on point A, but great defense on point B, great coordination of ultimates. The May freeze into that huge Diva bomb, was really good from Rebel Squad. So, what are you hoping to see other than not Bastion?
I want to see more Psycho Mantis's hamster, actually. It's just really exciting to watch. He's all over the place. He manages to survive. He got a couple boops there, so but we're going to see his Roadhog, at least to start with. So that's kind of exciting. And that last round, Rebel Squad, it looks like they could have full held it there, but like you mentioned, that fair ult, and then the double boop by Psycho Mantis, did away with that, but good hold there at the end by Rebel Squad.
Ooh.
1 second.
I apologize, everybody. You're gonna see my control layout here on my account for just a second, because I need to change something. It's loadout anyway.
We're judging you for it.
You can judge me all you want. Okay.
We are judging. It is commenced.
I hope that changes when I need it to.
So Nifty here on the Junkrat.
Okay, sorry. I apologize for that. But so we don't see a Bastion. That's cool. Nation onto his Reaper now. All right, so we see Rebel Squad kind of rushing up the same pattern that I Need Healing did and trying to come in from the side. Yawning Grave's going to get the first blood here. And Nation is going to pick off Yawning Grave. So, you know, you live, you die, everybody dies eventually. So we got Coltrane getting picked, and that's already progress for Rebel Squad here. Good. Maywall is going to give them a little bit more time without fire. There is an eye field in the middle of it, though. Oh, good hook. There we go. So here we go. We see Psycho Mantis back onto the Roadhog, which has kind of been his trademark now, although his Wrecking Ball is spectacular. And that is looking like Coltrane is alone. He can maybe try and fly away, but there we go. I can actually display health bars now, so I don't have to look up when I'm trying to call a fight. Wonderful.
And they killed the diva right away instead of letting her try and
yeah, no,
get
they didn't
remessed
stagger there. I mean, you probably could have let the diva run around and flail a bit to stagger him a little bit more, but what are you going to do? Ooh, wall down, barrier down, and they aren't able to capitalize. The hook does miss, unfortunately. Dark Guardian's going to have to be careful here, though, because that focus is pretty strong from I Need Healing, and his shield's going to go down pretty quick, like that. Okay, so here we go.
You speak from experience.
You know what, I have, and you see Rebel Squad kind of pushing around the side again here. Here comes a Diva Bomb right in the middle of everybody from Cole. Doesn't get anybody. Here comes a Junkrat Tire, which doesn't get anything either. Alright, so Rebel Squad right now. It just blew up on the remeching Diva. I didn't really get anybody. But just like that, Rebel Squad taking the pick here. Definitely in a much faster time than I Need Healing did. The thing I want to note is that Simply/Creation has switched off of the Mei and onto Hanzo, which he has done pretty amazing with in the preseason. So it's something that we've seen him be very comfortable on. Yeah. We see Reclaimer was onto the Ana there.
He almost has his ult too, so we could potentially see that.
You don't really have anybody to combo with, but you know, obviously Dragons on its own is very strong. So Rebel Squad trying to make a move here, pushing up slowly to the door. So we have Creation kind of off to the side, and here you go. Here comes the Dragons we were talking about, right into that little bunker. Yep, eye field is up, and he's gonna get the lamp, but that's about it. Ooh, great tire from Yawning Grave. And we have a res not quite coming in, flew a little too high. Mango got a little too aggressive with that flight. So we see Nation, he's got his ult, he's going to pop it immediately. Ooh, dies to Yawning Grave's martyrdom, but still potential here. It's just the Reinhardt, ooh, he gets the charge out of the point. That's pretty big. And yeah, Guardian is going to end up dying for that. Great hold by Team I Need Healing. Yeah.
That looked like it could have gone either way, so it turned out in I Need Healing's favor.
Ultimates were getting thrown every which way.
Yes. I really thought there with the... Maybe they anticipated the immortality field coming up and waited then for the tire, which was a great strategy.
Definitely. I mean, and the Hanzo kind of opened it up, which forced the immortality field, and then they killed the immortality field with the ult. So, but all right, we have right now again. Oh, Cole pushing right onto the point here. Ooh, Creation getting an early pick on a nifty Chipmunk. Here comes the Diva Bomb, gets no one. Cole hasn't had as much luck as his compatriots. And here comes the Dragons. Now we know the eye field is down. That Dragon is going to cut off access from the rest of the team there. Creation getting a pick on a Psycho as well. Another one. Here comes a Tire. Tire's kind of hopping around. It gets no one. And I think that's going to be it. Rebel Squad is going to lock down this map.
Great job by Rebel Squad. That was really great demonstration of teamwork there and layering their ults to kind of pick around.
So which Diva Bomb is it? It's going to be Yawning Graves Diva Bomb. All right, yeah, and this was exactly what I was talking about. You've got the freeze, the Zenyatta ult expires, boom. There you go. Great move.
Nice Diva Bomb.
Yeah, and that was spectacular by both sides. Everybody did really well there.
And 37 eliminations. Crazy. Great job by both teams there.
Yeah, that was spectacular. This is exactly what we were hoping for. And no Bastion in that second one.
Yeah, right? You don't need a Bastion to win.
But, okay. So, who would you like to unpack?
You choose.
I am such a privileged
You choose
host.
who you want to right?
You know what? I guess I would say I Need Healing. We saw a lot
Mhm.
of good things coming in from them. Nation having a great impact there with his Pharah ult, and to some extent his Reaper as well. A little quieter on the Reaper. But yeah, we saw a lot of good standouts from different players on I Need Healing, but it just it's hard to say. Like you had mentioned, a lot of they were doing well, but it's just the old coordination and the teamwork was just a little bit stronger in Rebel Squad, and I would say that was kind of the determining factor in why I Need Healing wasn't able to do it. They had a lot of great showings from different people, but a couple of little lack of coordinations or just little bits here and there was
Mhm.
really what ended up giving Rebel Squad the win, I'd say. I know we're getting some subs here that I am ignoring to talk, and I will look down momentarily. Um, but yeah, this was a great showing, and I feel like this is I Need Healing is going to come back, and they're going to come back with a vengeance in game two here. What did you think about Rebel Squad?
Well, it was a really nice surprise to see Cole back on DPS. I know that's how he started as a player.
Okay.
And then he moved over the tank, and that's how he was able to rise up an SR into Diamond. So seeing him like a throwback, like even with being on the Bastion was cool, and then seeing his McCree, I really like that. And like I mentioned previously, they layered their ults extremely well, and I think it must have been intentional too, because they know that there was a Baptiste there, and they had to get the lamp down. So they did the Hanzo ult, and boom, lamp went up, and then the Junkrat tire right after for 3K, I believe. So
Mm-hmm.
I think just overall,
What am I doing?
it looks like Rebel Squad was making choices and thinking ahead, and then I Need Healing maybe a little bit less so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's still great efforts from both sides, but it's
Definitely.
just this is a game of inches, which is what we've been seeing a lot from a lot of our
Hmm.
teams. Is just everybody is so close to each other, and it's just like the little things. It's missing that one res, or the Diva Bomb getting 3.5 with the DMAC rather than just straight three. Like this is so close. I love it. It's such a good game.
Chaos, whose ult would you say is the most infuriating to die to?
Infuriating to die to. Ooh,
Hmm.
that is an excellent question. I would say just for sheer frustration, May, because and honestly, it's not even the May ult that kills you. It's just you get to watch Asian Satan walk up to you and point a gun in your face, like.
Hmm.
But overall, I would say that one leads to the most frustration because you feel hopeless in it. You're just kind of literally watching
Yes.
her team walk up and be like, "Oh, cool, you're standing still. Let me get this easy headshot lineup real quick. Let me wave. Let me emote. Let me get a snack, and then bam, you're dead."
Yes. And then
But
especially when May players say hi after.
oh
It's
yes,
the
or
worst.
amazing, or any of her totally not infuriating voice lines. So what about you? What is the most aggravating ult for you to die to?
I was gonna say May as well, and I thought about Genji. But it might have to be the hamster lately, because
Ooh,
like you
okay.
see you see the mines come down and you know they're
Oh, this
there,
is
but
such
then
an
he like
easy thing to
boops.
avoid. Like,
No, he boops you into them. It's
uh-huh.
like that little rodent just booped me into the mines. It's like so infuriating.
Alright, so the next
So
map we
yeah.
have is Eichenwald. So let me get that set here and switch the sides. Eichenwald. Yeah, I agree. I've been dealing with a lot of wrecking balls lately. That it's the same thing where it's like, oh well, this is such an easy thing for me to avoid or put my shield up into. Then it's either the hamsters suddenly are wrecking his way in, or it's a Lucio boop or an Orisa pull, and it's not the ult that kills you necessarily. It's all of the people around him or him himself that's pushing you into it. So it's like you thought you could avoid this? Nah, you wanted to kiss this with your face. I know you did.
In chat, we do have people talking about the May ult
Oh Lord,
and
yeah.
kind of agreeing. So yeah.
But yeah, I mean, chat. What are your thoughts on this? What is the most infuriating ult to die to? Is it the hamster? Is it May? Or is it something that we're not thinking of in this moment?
Is it a Mercy ult when she goes Battle Mercy?
Okay, that one's like I'm mad, but I also respect it.
Mm. So we have Eichenwald next. Is this, as a Rhyme player, one of your favorite maps to see?
Yes and no. I've had a lot of good successes, and I've also been absolutely stalled out and killed immediately. So I definitely prefer this map as a defender to an attacker. It feels, especially to get that payload going, it can be really frustrating getting through that first choke and not having a lot of ways to get through it.
Hmm.
I do appreciate the aesthetics of the map, and I do overall like playing on it, but it's a tough nut to crack on that first point.
It is. And there's so many opportunities for flankers to come at you. Genji players and Doomfist players. It's not a lot of fun sometimes.
Yeah.
But I do like that there's that multiple dynamic to it, where it's just not some boring Horizon Lunar Colony.
Yeah. Oh God, Horizon. I don't know. I've
Hmm.
actually, like, for all of the gripe I've given Horizon, I usually have a lot of success on it.
Oh, well, bad map, good win-loss ratio. Take it.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay. I'll confirm really quick. I know we've been kind of jawing for a little while here, but let me confirm that both teams are ready to go, and then we'll go ahead and get ourselves moving. Okay, and before I forget as well, I gotta switch you guys to spec blue. No cheating.
While we were chatting, we did see Resting and Rocky come into the lineup for I Need Healing. So more like of a traditional comp that they're used to running.
Yeah, and and Nation, he is a talented player, but he is new to the lineup, so I think they want to go for more familiarity in this next map here.
Mm-mm. Or if they have specific comps they're running with their
Ah, also true.
heroes.
They're also very true.
Either way, I think we probably won't see Cole on the Bastion here, even if they're defending. Well,
I
actually,
mean, you
we'll
say
see.
that, but
No, I think we're gonna see him on the Zarya because I think they're gonna go
you're just like
do Grab Dragon.
second and triple guessing yourself at this point. So,
No, I'm predicting he's gonna play Zarya, and there's gonna be Grab Dragons
all
for
right,
days.
grab dragons for days is the prediction. But all
Yep.
right, we're gonna go ahead and roll on into this. All right. So I can vault. Lack of boats for me to yell at. Only trees. See if we can
Is
find some
there
literally unplayable
did they fill
terrain.
out the ground properly?
Oh,
Unlike
you trust me. I'm looking. I am looking here, Blizzard. You know I'll call you on your crap with that.
I'm looking to just see if I can point it out.
But
Thanks.
so as far as comps here, it it is difficult to get through this first arch, but it is very versatile what you can run. You can usually be pretty successful, like a Symmetra with the turrets in coordination with either Reiner or Risa, and some kind of sub tank backing them up. So we'll see what we end up getting.
Oh, oh, look at that.
Did you find some
Is
literally
that
unplayable terrain?
no? Is that Coltrane on the Zarya, or is he just messing? But
We'll
yeah,
see.
just like I predicted. Oh, no.
It's
You
like
see
you've played with
creations
them
on the
before.
Hanzo.
But yeah, Grab Dragons for days is an option now. And then we
Mm-hmm.
do have a Symmetra as well, which is I had kind of expected. It's really good to be able to do that. Well, wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong side. That's on attack. What is going on here? We see Nifty on the Nifty Chipmunk is gone to the May now, and Rocky on his signature Junkrat for the defense. And yeah, no, Symmetra on attack. I was looking at the right side. I just wasn't expecting it. Okay. So we'll see what they're gonna do
Interesting.
with it. Very
I'm
much so.
excited to see what they do. Yeah.
So we're kind of. I think I'm gonna kind of hover here onto somebody from. Give me the other side, dang it.
Oh,
All right, so here we go.
they're going straight to point.
Oh, there we go. I was trying to hover
Mm.
on somebody from their team. All right, here we go. Messing around with the cameras a little bit here. I don't know what the heck its order is, but anyway. So yeah, they
Pretty
teleported straight to
even.
point.
Oh, no.
We're starting to get some favor, definitely, and I need healing here. So you see Creation kind of trying to hold his own. He's going to go down, though. 80% to ult, though,
He
for
80
Creation.
up. 80% the ult. We could potentially see a dragon this next fight, though I would hope he would hang on to it until the grab comes.
Oh, and you see Rocky kind of braving the turrets here, trying to get a grenade up there. It's
And
okay, Rocky. We
missing.
believe
I
in
see you,
you.
Rocky.
Oh, Lord. Well, we can give him crap about it later, but We're
Oh,
getting
we
another
will.
push. All right, and so now we see they switch off the Symmetra and onto a Junkrat now. So that was just kind of
And
a
they're going
one-time
for
try.
Rocky. Oh, he gets away. Nice.
Oh, that's a Rhine charge in there, but you are alone. Oh, you were alone. Now you're all the way over there. All right, Dark Guardian getting the better of that charge trade. And also gets Rocky. All right, so we see... Oh, Lord. Ults for days. Here comes the Dragons now trying to cut off the team. A little bit of a zoning ult there. Awkward wall on top of the payload. Here comes a freeze. We have a good hammer that comes down. Does not get the charge, but kills him because he's frozen anyway. Yep. That May ult, I think, is going to stop this fight right there.
I see creation's already up to 20% back on Dragon. So maybe they will have Grav and close to Dragon again.
See, I was hoping to get to him, but I have no idea what order this does. Okay, there he is. I wanted to follow to see where he was going to go with this. Oh, he's found Rocky. He got Rocky. Rocky, unaware of the sneaky Hanzo.
Or where did he die?
He died in the building. We had Secret Agent Creation that was in the back there. Dark Guardian getting a key pick onto Mango, though. Nifty to die as well. So now Rebel Squad coming down pretty hard. So we have the hammer going down to get Volunteer. And he's going to go down. So now it's just kind of this Roadhog here from Psycho. Progress is coming through pretty strong.
Spread out.
There's a tire coming in, but I don't think it's going to change anything. Yeah, he still got it. Like, even with poor Cole dying there. I mean, this is exactly what you want. That honestly felt like a majorly wasted ult from Rocky. Like, the fight was pretty clearly over there. You really shouldn't have used that tire.
Maybe he was going for the Hail Mary there. Like, sometimes you just do it in the moment and you're hoping for the best.
Right. And that's exactly what it is. But I would definitely want to see control from Rocky here. You know, I know you're excited to get in here. This is your first game, and you want to do good for your team. But like I've said many times, like 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get the hero play. You know, you got one pick that didn't even do anything. Like Cole got the good spawn there. They already had the point. I don't know. I'll stop. Ooh,
I'm sure we've all had those old swear.
Oh, sure.
We wish we could take them back. Like,
yeah, everybody gets one that they want back. Sure. So he's get death lasers from both sides here. Hammer comes down. Great hammer gets like 3 people. Tire from Yawning Grave gets Mango, so that's a healer down. Cole dies as well. Echo ends up picking off Nifty. And so this is going to end up being a little bit more progress. Yep.
Oh, but Rocky's
Volunteer
behind.
caught in a trap and gets dies for it. Rocky being his crazy self, hopping into the back line.
Frontline Junkrat.
Right? I mean, that is the style that Rocky plays, and it is usually pretty effective because you're not expecting the crazy little Australian man to fly into your face. You expect him to pelt you from a distance. Oop. That's going to get 1, and it's the May, so the May is just going to be like lol K. And he's actually going to throw the freeze. That's going to catch pretty much all of them. If that Junkrat he just needs to stand there. The Martyrdom's not going to be close enough there. Great pick. Creation killing Rocky, I think, is going to change this fight. But ends up being, yep, there we go. So starting to fall apart now, and I Need Healing is finally going to establish some control.
A little bit under 2 minutes left to go, and looks like I Need Healing has advantage on ults right now, but some for I Need Healing are coming online.
I was going to say, I'd say, yeah, Rebel right now, it's an even split, but I think we'll see. It's a pretty even split, I guess, is what we can say here.
Yeah.
So Rebel again pushing right up here. No fear, you know. That wall is gonna kind of protect them a little bit, but it is gonna force them off to that side, away from the edge. Ooh, and we see Yawning picking off Rocky. That's a pretty unusual thing to happen in the league. Ooh, and I saw a good boob. Psycho Mantis is in the pit. And right now Volunteer is kind of alone here. And we're going to cross the streams for Moira ults. Nifty ends up falling off. I didn't see exactly what happened there. Dark Guardian getting another great pin onto Mango. Yawning taking out Volunteer. Rebel Squad's going to get this. And then another tire from Rocky is not going to do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, Rocky is an excellent Junkrat player, but right now he needs to pull it back a little bit. There is definitely such a thing as being a little too enthusiastic with your grenades, and I think that's what we're seeing here. He's just getting way too excited and hyping these tires that aren't really doing anything. But
This is a good last point to hold this last corner here, so
great
I
hook from all the
really
way
think I need
downtown
healing
there.
needs the rally. And
Here comes a hammer. That
and
gets 3. Great hammer down there. But he dies immediately. We'll see. We see Psycho using his ult to kind of push him away. And it looks like he's going to get out. Yep, there we go. I'm going to turn on health bars for that. All right, Creation getting a pick
Creation
onto
sits
Rocky.
down on another one.
Here comes another tire. It's going to get Psycho, but yeah, then that's enough. That's like, other than the Mercy, that's it. Ooh, great boob to stop that charge. And Mango's actually going to get staggered really bad there. This is it right here, I think. 0.13, and there it is.
Wow.
Just another little push there. Great effort from Rebel Squad.
That was a great, great push there. And it didn't really seem like there's a couple spots where they stopped the push, but for the most part, like that was a pretty solid, consistent push there by Rebel Squad.
It was,
Great job.
yeah. Rebel Squad they ain't playing around here. This is this ain't your season 1 Rebel Squad. This is season 2 amped and ready to fight Rebel Squad. But we'll see. So what do you think I Need Healing needs to do here to kind of match the effort and the pace that Rebel Squad's establishing?
I think they need to go back to their strengths, like what we saw against Nacho Daddies, just working like really as a team in that synergy and like focusing, like working on all 4 cylinders at once. And right now it seems that they are off kilter a bit.
I have found a
so
literally
yes,
unplayable spot, but I do agree that
oh my gosh,
it's right off of the spawn. There's just this weird square patch of grass in the middle of this crappy looking field. Like, nah. I see you there, Blizzard. I see you making literally unplayable crap. Get out of here. But no,
maybe they ran out of gas while mowing a lawn. You just never know.
You know what? It was probably because the Omnics attacked, and you know you're not going to mow your lawn during an Omnic attack, right?
I mean, crazier things have happened, I'm sure.
That's also true. All right, so we see a little bit of swapping going on right now for I Need Healing. But yeah, this is feeling like their bread and butter kind of style where everybody looks like they're on a comfort hero. On the other side, we see Creation back onto the Mei, and we have Dark Guardian taking up the Orisa again, and Cole's back onto the Diva. Oop.
And
Oh,
I feel
wow,
bad
that
for
hook actually
Volunteer.
hit.
Yep, if he
Yeah, he's
gets walled off there, yep. He's in
unfortunate.
for a rough time against the Mei.
Oh, speaking
Ooh,
of,
and
she picks
Creation
and
picks
Creation picks off the Mercy as well. See Creation getting a little ballsy there, getting pretty far up with no fear.
But he backs off wisely.
Yep, after the wall comes in, he makes the decision that I probably should take it a little easy. But I Need Healing, struggling to get through this choke point right now. Ooh, great hook! Ah, the freeze was too quick. The wall does not manage to wall off the Reinhardt this time. And it's actually going to kind of give a little bit of a funnel avenue here for I Need Healing to start moving in and getting a little bit of progress. So they're staying grouped together very well here. Oh, and there it is again, that wall. Poor Volunteer getting sacrificed again. Creation has been very on point with those. It does get the res, though.
The res.
Oop, and Rocky's down. So that is one of the major damage dealers, followed by Nifty.
Psycho is behind.
Ooh, look at that. That's a huge 3-man. Doesn't directly get anything, but everybody's super low for it. It is going to force a Lucio ult. So great move by Volunteer to at least force out both of the healing ults right now for Team I Need Healing. Or from Team Rebel Squad, rather. And here we go. You were asking for it. Here comes Psycho Mantis back on the Wrecking Ball.
Yep, I think that would be, oh, no.
Oh, Psych,
He's
I
switching to
am
the
just
fire.
kidding. Yep. So they're going down to solo healing, with just having the Mercy as the healer for I Need Healing. That's a pretty risky prospect. It can work, but they're going to have to play this very carefully. Oh, geez, I'm blind. I'm sorry. Oh, no. And then here we go again. I got caught on the other side of the wall, too. But it looks like they actually made it work. They actually picked 2 for 1 there. Here comes a Diva Bomb, though. Not able quite... Oh, she's got no health. She's got no health. There it is. Okay. Mango ends up getting the kill there. And here we go. Are they all dead? Like, where did Rebel Squad go?
Oh, well, it looks like we have Dark Guardian coming back, but he might want to get out of there.
Yep, it's not enough. He ended up
Yeah.
kind of getting forced into it, but... And I hear another tire coming in. It's... I'm going to give Yawning Grave the exact same critique that I gave Rocky. Like, that's not... It's Professor Oak. This is not the time for that. This isn't the place for that. Like, come on, guys. But Farah apparently being a big switch here. Farah's been doing a lot of work since Psycho switched over to her.
Shows that they have more than one team member that can play the Pharah.
Which is important,
To be
yeah.
expected because we have seen a lot of flexing on their part.
Ooh, good boop.
Ooh.
Way out in the distance there, but excellent boop by Psycho Mantis onto Echo Beast. Here we go. So Rocky kind of opening up with it here. I think it's Rocky's.
It is.
Oh, he's dead. Where the heck is this thing? Oh, there we go. Gets Dark Guardian somewhere. Oh, that's a freeze that's going to come down, and once again, Volunteer getting foiled by the freeze. So we see Yawning is just kind of ripping through Rebel Squad. He might go down here. He's pretty low, but I think he's going to get away. Oh, there we go. Coltrane actually picks off Psycho Mantis' Farah. Farah does get the res, though. Gotta watch. Ooh, there it is. Great snipe from Volunteer to take out Creation. So here we go. We have another push coming in from I Need Healing.
Psycho
Hammer goes
might
down.
want to consider switching off. Well, he does have the ult. They've been picked off twice now by Coltrane.
Mm-hmm.
So if this still doesn't work, I think we're going to see his ult and then he might switch. So we'll see.
Yeah, I would say so. And opening up Echo Beast, picking off Nifty. So that's Zenyatta's down, followed by Volunteer. There's a tire coming in with as well as a Diva Bomb. Creation has switched over to Soldier now, so off of the Sniper and onto kind of the all-around guy that is Soldier. Ooh, honestly, I might have just stayed on the bridge, but it looks like, okay, getting away. Ooh, and guess what I get to use? So, Nifty Chipmunk left the game, apparently. So, I mean, for better or worse, we actually get to try out our new rules that we have in place. So, for those of you who weren't able to read our notes, now that we have the ability, we found out the ability to pause, anytime we have an instance like this where somebody leaves, we are able to provide each team 2 pauses per match. So this is going to be one of Team I Need Healing's 2 that they have available to them. So I have a 5-minute timer running right now, and hopefully we can try and get Nifty Chipmunk back into this. So in the meantime, so you were kind of talking about Psycho Mantis there really needing to make an impact or get off the pot, so to speak. What do you think that would be a good switch right now?
I mean, he's being picked off by the Diva, so maybe a Reaper to focus down the tanks.
Oh, sure. I think that would be good. If that's in his wheelhouse, I think that would actually be excellent. Let me also reach out to Rocky here and get to see what's going on with
We're
that.
down to 4 minutes on the timer, but
you started
if it's just
already.
a simple DC, if it's a simple DC, then should be able to get back relatively quickly.
And I have got confirmation that Nifty was having some issues there with lag. So, but they're going to have up to the rest of this 4 minutes they have left to get something sorted out, and then we will try and start again. But
such a bad feeling of DC.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, on the slight upside now, I feel better knowing that we have this ability that we can offer to the players, that we can pause and at least give them an opportunity to try and get their player back that disconnected. So there's at least
props
that.
To Cole for finding that out in the first place. He did some tinkering around, so one of the captains on Rebel Squad there was able to, put that out for the teams as something to use.
Yeah, which is awesome, So again, while we're in the pause that Cole discovered, thank you, Cole, so much for figuring this out, and giving teams, unfortunately your opponents, the opportunity to get themselves back up to full strength here while we're getting things sorted. So Rocky says that they're going to reinvite as soon as they're able to. They've got another just less than 3 minutes here to get it all sorted out. But
Oh, you have your timer going?
I have one as well. Yep. I think we started
Then
it
I
right
will
around the
turn
same
off
time.
mine.
Okay.
And it's
So
maybe he had to reset his modem because this is a long delay for like not coming back.
that was the impression that I got, is that it sounded like, they were going to invite him as soon as that he was back online. So I'm assuming that it involved some kind of a hardware reset. But anyway, yeah. So we see Rebel Squad really with a really tight knit squad here. They've clearly been practicing. It is showing in volumes right now. There we
It's
go.
such a
So Nifty
turnaround.
Chipmunk is joining back up on the game here. It looks like. Let me see here. Make sure that this goes well from the lobby. Okay. So I'm assuming when I unpause that they're going to join, because I see them here. It says join the game. So okay, I'm going to tell Cole that we're gonna get rolling, and then there will be a 5-second countdown apparently. So let me inform both sides. All right, starting now. So okay, I've informed both teams that we're gonna start here. So we're gonna unpause here, and there's the 5-second countdown. And boom, and Nifty is back in the game. Wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to say it again. Thank you so much to Cole for figuring this out and giving us this chance for teams to have a full attempt here. So Creation starts it right off by picking Rocky, unfortunately. That Soldier is a great answer to the Pharah as well. I agree that Psycho, I don't even think the ultimate's worth it right now. Like, you don't have a Zarya to combo with it to guarantee you're going to get a big pick. So I would
I
have
think
probably
he's
already
trying to go
switched.
around, which
Oh, and speak of the
oh
devil, gets picked immediately by Creation. Yep.
yeah, I think he's gonna have to switch.
Yeah, he has to. It's not working, clearly. But we do see there was an immortality field. Psycho now switching to the hamster now for real. Lots of fighting going on in the background with Rebel Squad taking the bulk of it.
Oh, we're down to 35 seconds here,
Hmm.
and Rebel Squad is looking very strong here.
Yeah, they're pushing up into I need healing at this point, and they do. Ooh, they stagger Mango too. That is not a good way to start this. Less than 30 seconds left now for Team I Need Healing to get something going here. They're gonna have to at least
They
touch.
do have a tire coming up,
Hmm.
so I think we're gonna see that.
Ooh,
Oh,
early pick from Creation on a Birch Face. That is not what you. And onto both healers. So we see Creation up there just kind of raining hell right now, and
and he has his
that
ult.
is so key. And he's behind them right now. He's got the hamster on him, but he's also getting healed by Moira. Like, it's feeling pretty over, not gonna lie. And that is it. That's gonna do it.
Oh,
Rebel Squad is gonna take another game here.
wow, that was a great map.
Hmm. Yeah, excellent from Rebel Squad.
Overall, that does mean that Rebel Squad has taken the victory, though we still have one more map to play. But they have taken this victory here.
Oh, look at this. Look at this man play. No shield, only swing. No shield, only swing. There we go. Volunteer, man after my heart. And the pick with the flame slash. Attaboy. So you're a winner
Such a
in my
bad
you're a
feeling
winner
to
in
die
my
to
heart.
that.
Excellent Reinhardt play. Outstanding move by by Volunteer there.
So teams take note. Rebel Squad is a force to be reckoned with.
No
Last season
kidding.
they did not have a win, but this season so far they're five
Undefeated.
maps to zero.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're showing a strong sense of unity and just strategy. So they're doing a great job.
Yeah. It is not our season 1 Rebel Squad. This is super beefy season 2 Rebel Squad now, and they are coming out swinging. Excellent effort from them. So just to kind of reiterate, like Kat had alluded to, we do our league much like Overwatch League does theirs, where every map counts. So if I Need Healing is able to take one map, that is still one more in their pocket for later, and that is a very big deal when it comes to the end of the season when we're counting map wins. So it's do or die if it wasn't before right now for Team I Need Healing. They need to get a map here to keep themselves a little above the rest of the league. But okay, let
Indeed.
me.
What is our third map?
That is a fantastic question that I will answer momentarily. Let me hop over
You
to
are
Lake Lobster.
supposed to know these things.
Like I know anything. Um, Route 66 is going to be our last map, so no ties here. This can't end in a
Ooh, I like that
1-1-1.
map.
This is going to be there's an end. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Which means I have to switch everybody again. Blech. No
Although
controls
this
this time.
is a good map for flanking roadhogs. Oh my goodness, so many times getting hooked unsuspectingly from behind by a roadhog. So I hope to see that from Psycho Mantis. Bring your roadhog out to play.
Right? Yeah, and I mean that you can tell that they're trying to let Psycho Mantis flex a little bit, and they did let him go back to the bread and butter, and apparently he's got that wrecking ball in his back pocket that he's really been showing off. So that's exciting to watch. Should I do like I did last time and do I need squad and rebel healing?
Go for it.
Right. All right.
What
So we got Rebel
It'll be
Squid.
interesting to see what other interesting combinations of team names you can come up with.
Oh, don't tempt me. Hey, I'm
I
still
just thought
waiting for
the
I'm still waiting for Rogue Legion and Legion of Knights to be a thing here. Okay, I'm
there you
still
go.
holding out. All right, there we go. Okay, so while I'm getting this set up, what do you want to see from? I did two Rebel squads. What do you want to see from team? I need healing here. They need to pull a win here. They really need to come back and they need to take it. So what's the factor here you think that's gonna push them over the edge? There we go.
I want to see them moving as a group, and I want to see them focusing down creations who, those last couple of pushes that I need healing tried, like he was all over, and I think at one point got 3 consecutive kills, like
Hmm.
as that Soldier 76. So creations is just like out there and a force to be reckoned with, and not really getting focused down. He's like everywhere, like all at once. So they need to kind of focus on getting him down.
Well, Psychomantis is coming out, so that apparently is not in their plan for Route 66. I'm a little
Okay,
surprised by
okay.
that, not gonna lie. So we got Nation and Daisy are swapping in here. Um,
If And with Nation coming in, potentially playing the Pharah, that could start to work, but then we know that Creations is a great soldier and a great Hanzo, so that might force Nation to switch off of Pharah and try and play his Reaper. So we'll have to see.
yeah, and I mean that's kind of really the two that we've seen from Nation so far is the Far and the Reaper. So I am curious to see what the rest of his repertoire is like what else is in his hero pool, and maybe we'll see that here. Maybe he'll bring out one of the things we know already. It's going to be cool to figure out what he wants to play.
Right.
But okay, so give me one sec, because I am doing my job and I am advertising us to people. So give me just a moment here. But I've been seeing our bot has been working very well with spamming links, which is exactly what we wanted, right, guys? We want to see bot spams. um, on the other side, I mean, Rebel Squad, they aren't
This is
changing
Artist
anything.
100 bits.
Ooh, thank
Oh,
you, Artie.
sorry. I
No, you're
lagged.
good.
Yeah, I lagged out a bit there, so I didn't hear you. But
Oop.
she says 100 bits, let's go. I need healing.
Ooh, okay. So kind of calling out I need healing here. On the other side, I mean, Rebel Squad, they've other than me kind of ragging on the tires for both sides, like they've been very clean cut and very exact. They've been doing exactly what they need to. Like I'm struggling to find areas to kind of pick at them, because anytime that one team member gets caught, the rest of them are able to respond in a way that they turn it into a win. Like somebody gets caught on a charge, like Dark Guardian goes in, and the team is able to respond with him, which is exactly what you'd want in that instance. So it's Rebel Squad is ready. They are ready. They've had their
Mhm.
time and they are very ready. But
And
okay.
interesting in the poll we had today,
Mm-hmm.
in Discord, I believe it was like 12 to 3 voted that I Need Healing would win this match.
Ooh.
So,
Well, full full disclosure, I too also put in my predictions that I was expecting I Need Healing to win, so I'm already down one for this week. But power to Rebel Squad. Like, I like to be upset in that way. I like to see stuff like this where we had this really strong showing, but now Rebel Squad coming out of the woodwork is like, well, that's nothing. Let us show you what we can do.
I would really like to see I Need Healing take this map and get a map win.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
So,
yeah, they've got it. Like, they have the ability to do so. I know that they have the talent and the wherewithal to do it. They just need to get it together here. I don't think I can quite yell at Blizzard. I can yell at him about this like what looks like crap on this wall here. Like, I can yell at him about that. Literally unplayable, Blizzard. Also, what is this? What is this supposed to be? Is this like ribs? Is this a Barrett skull from Monster Hunter? Guys, art department, please. I mean, you did really good on the exploded train. I give him credit for that, but that's about it, man.
You are a strange one.
Confirmed. Yes, that is me. But anyway, we're gonna get our first glimpses here and see what's gonna happen. All right, I Need Healing is doing us no favors, so let's look at what we can analyze over on Rebel Squad. Creation onto Widow now, and Coltrane actually back on the DPS on a soldier. Interesting. And let's see here, what else do we got? Otherwise, you know, kind of standard Dark Guardian back on the main tank. We see the Yawning Grave now off of the DPS, so he kind of swapped roles with Cole there. Stony Baroni sticking to the Lucio, which I've seen him play before, and Echo Beast on Moira. And Rebels, or I Need Healing, anytime you guys want to actually show me what your comp is so I can analyze it, that'd be really cool. I was to say, they're not going to make the Legion mistake, are they? Okay. So Nation Most Wanted going back on the Pharah, and again, kind of what we've grown to expect from them. Mango on the Diva, Volunteer on the Reinhardt, Daisy and Birch healing, and Rocky on the signature Junkrat. Lots of free progress being given right here, which I know some teams like to do. I don't, but that's just me being a super aggressive player, I guess. But anyway, Rebel Squad kind of meeting him at the choke here. Still giving him some room. We see Dark Guardian shield is getting kind of low. Alright, and again, more progress, just kind of inching him away. Creation hasn't found a pick just yet, but we see him kind of firing away there. I think Nation's actually doing a really good job at zoning him out. And Creation not being able to fire back. Ooh, that is a Diva in the back
Diva
line.
going after?
Rip.
Yeah,
I believe that is death. Yeah, Rocky getting... I don't think Yawning meant to go that far, but was kind of committed at that point. But here we go. Just, again, steady progress. No stoppage from Rebel Squad here. This really aggressive playstyle we're starting to see from I Need Healing is working, and there we go. Nation ends up getting the pick onto Creation. And Rocky getting a pick onto Echo. Yep, this is definitely going to be I Need... Ooh, good charge from Dark Guardian, but is that going to be
payload?
enough? Yeah, I don't think... They all kind of split off there. Rocky does get the... Ooh, Rocky gets rezzed. Everybody got to remember to give Birchface crap about that. They rezzed Rocky. Stony goes down to Daisy, and yeah, it was... They kind of split off there to res Rocky and stuff, and maybe you didn't need to do that, but, you know, you got it at the end of the day, and this super aggressive style is working well, and we see Creation switching off the Widow. Ooh, Nation getting a pick onto Cole, again. Creation switching over to the McCree.
Yeah. I would like to see Cole play high ground, where Soldier 76 has seen the thrive.
Well, just like we saw Creation do, you know, in that last one on Eichenwald. Yeah. So Cole has his ult now as well. And there it goes. He's just using it right out of the gate. It's going to force the Zenyatta ult, so that's not going to kill anybody unless they're really well split. I'm going to have to figure my camera settings out a little bit more.
And Nation has his ults.
Yep. Nation's got him in his sights, and Rocky's got him. Oh, look at that hammer. Look at that. That gets at least 2 big targets there. And that's going to force a Lucio ult. Here comes a Diva Bomb. Ooh, gets 2. Yawning Grave getting those 2 picks there is going to be really important. And now it's finally going in Rebel Squad's favor. Here comes a Junkrat tire. It's going to get Creation, but not really much more than that. Rocky trying to at least get the DMAC trade here. It does get it. Oh, that Moira orb not quite going to get him, and he might get away with his life.
Yeah,
Junkie
he's
Boy
gonna get the
limping away.
mega.
Yep. And the Junkie Boy is safe.
Good hold here by Rebel Squad.
Yeah, Diva Bomb key in breaking up the defenses of I Need Healing and finally stopping that push. Volunteer is kind of alone here. He's got to be careful. Oh, we have a Mercy ult coming in from Birchface. So kind of just using that to push up.
Nation still has his ult. He's been hanging onto it for a little while.
I mean, there's not a lot of... Oh, here comes the ult. There, Nation's down. I'd say that's probably a worthwhile pick here.
Yeah. Considering it looked like he was going to ult.
Right, he was trying to find that position there. And Diva kind of breaking up the line here. Here comes the Diva Bomb, though. Self-destruct comes in, and Dark Guardian not able to find it. Mango gets the pick there. We have a Zenyatta ult forced as well, and Rocky's got 2 picks in a row. And we hear a res coming through onto Volunteer, so they've got their tank back, and I Need Healing's back in the driver's seat, I think. Here comes another tire. Oh, I hear it. Oh, it's going back into the spawn. Yep. Just to ensure they're going to get it. It gets picked by Creation, but again, they've already got it. So Rocky again with a questionable one, but you know you've already got it, so you can afford to make these kind of mistakes right now. Well, make these risks. There we go, risks right now. Echo
probably should have gotten out of there a little.
Ooh, that was a good boop, kind of forcing them back. Exposing Dark Guardian to a lot of fire. His barrier's down. Not quite able to capitalize, though.
We are seeing Rocky get his tire back pretty regularly.
And that is
good. Are we going to see a Diva Bomb from the back?
Oop, oop. Is it going to happen?
Nope.
So...
We could see a Shatter Bomb.
That would be good here. Rocky kind of hanging out on the payload, trying to find some high ground advantage. You're going to have to watch out for those arrows. Here comes Cold. Oh, get blown up right away, and then dies to Creation. So ult for ult there on offense. We have yet another Zenyatta ult. That's like our 4th Zenyatta ult so far we've seen from Daisy. Really on point there. Hammer comes down. Ooh, and that's going to stop Echo. Creation gets a pick back on the Mango and Baby Diva form, though. Still ends up being more progress for I Need Healing. Here comes Dragons. That's going to create the space there. But it's a couple picks. Here comes the Diva Bomb again. I think that is going to get Daisy, and I think that's finally going to stop I Need Healing again. Rocky just getting done what he can here, trying to build up to his ult. He's still going. Got to 96. He'll have ult for the next fight. Daisy switching off of the Zenyatta and onto Baptiste, and Nation onto the Reaper. Ooh, and Cole got... oh, yeah, Cole's still sticking with... Oh, McCole's on the McCree now. Creation was on the McCree, now Cole's on the McCree. Whew, okay. Kat, I'm sorry. I think I interrupted you there.
Oh, no, that's fine. You're good.
Alright, so another push here from...
Somebody needs to watch out. The Reaper's right behind him.
It's a fresh switch, so no ult, but oh, that flashbang. I saw that. Ends up killing him. And Creation picking off Rocky Top's tire again. They're inching ever closer. Here comes a Rhine charge. Doesn't pin anybody, though. Nation gets rezzed. Rocky picks off Yawn and gets his Junkrat's revenge. Here comes the Diva Bomb going up. Gets no one. I Need Healing, though, all on the payload. Like, here comes the High Noon. Immortality. Oh, that would have been great other than the Immortality field stopping it there. That might be enough, though. Ooh, this is... Alright, looks like Rebel might be able to hang on here. Once again, by the skin of their teeth, they are able to hold on here. It's just Rocky again left alive with very low health bars. He's going to have to watch those grenades. It looks like he's going to get out, though. Ult economy right now.
Ults. Yep. Creations has his ult up, but
Great minds and all that jazz.
And Cole switches over to the Zarya. And Rocky should be able to get another tire here, but should watch out because Creations could be picking it off again.
Let's watch. Okay, so Rocky's not doing anything too wild. I think I'm going to watch Rocky for a second to see how he positions himself for this fight. Just so that all the junk
Cole is watching that back door, so he can't.
As he should, yep. So Rocky's going to have his ult, and that's kind of why I want to watch Rocky right now, because I want to see what he's going to do with it. He should have ult for this last fight. We see Ifield go down out there. Dragons does manage to get the D-Mech, but that's it. Rocky looking for his position now. Zoom back out. Oh, and there we go. So kills are going down. This is going to be a big one. Can he land and get a couple? 3 for Rocky. Great triple kill. It's just Echo Beast, and I think that's going to do it. And like,
In
it is
overtime,
overtime,
they get
but
it.
team wipe, and Rocky finally gets his payback.
A great triple by him.
Oh boy, well, we knew it was coming. All of those tires he was getting, we knew he was going to get a big one eventually, right? All right.
What a round.
Yeah.
Full of action and ults and tires.
I'm happy that I Need Healing has brought this combination out that is really forcing Rebel Squad back. I think that might have been part of the problem, is that they were really letting Rebel Squad kind of take the pace of the game however they wanted, and that worked in Rebel Squad's favor. But now, with I Need Healing just taking this driver's seat and making sure that they're the ones dictating the fights like they are, you can see it's doing wonders for them.
Indeed. I do agree. I'm interested to see what Rebel Squad's going to pick on attack here. Yep.
So kind of we've
sticking.
seen that combination before.
But Cole on the Diva. Is he going to switch back to the Zarya, though? To get those grab dragons?
Maybe not, because now we see Creations trying the Widow out again. Maybe being a little bit more lenient with the picks, just because they know that they've already got the 2 wins in the bag. But I mean, I don't doubt that Creation is an excellent Widow, but we saw Nation absolutely taking it to him when he played Widow on defense there. So we'll see if it works out for him this time on attack.
I think it's easier to play the Widow on attack here.
Fair enough.
It's easier to fall back when things get a little bit too heated there.
Oh, and yeah, he already took a good chunk on a Nation there, I saw. So I think that, yeah, you might be right. It might just be the positioning. Takes another chunk on a Nation. So now that he's got this breathing room, another chunk on a Nation. So yeah, no, this is working, paying way better dividends on attack.
And it is keeping Nation at bay, like trying to stay behind the shield.
Unfortunately, on the payload, we heard Dark Guardian's barrier go down, and again, we have this super aggressive style coming in from I Need Healing, or at least it was until they got forced back. Cole getting the kill onto Mango. But we hear the res coming in. Mango gets it. Alright, Mango's alive again. Echo Bee's picking up Daisy, though. One of your healers is down. There's a charge going in. Squish! Dark Guardian with a great charge on the Volunteer.
But they're not on the payload?
And it's right now, you've still got to contend with this Diva in front of you. Oh, and Nation getting the Vengeance back on a Creation for all those chunks.
And it looks like it's kind of turned back into favor of I Need Healing here.
Yep, and that's a good stagger onto Dark Guardian as well. It's gonna take a minute for him to rejoin his team. Ooh, stepped in the trap.
We see Creation switch off the Widow to the Soldier.
I think that's a great idea here. And we see already taking the shots, but he already lost half his health. A little bit of a wayward rocket there. It's really hard to take down that Pharmacy, though. They have not gotten a lot of pressure onto resting Birchface. Have we finally gotten Rebel Squad? It looks like they're finally back onto the back foot. Here comes both Diva bombs.
Oh.
Gets one on one side, none on the other. Picking a Mercy's pretty big with that, though. Here comes a tire. It's going to force a Lucio ult. Ooh, charge comes in, doesn't get the kill on the Diva. Dark Guardian is pretty low. There it goes. Yep, Rocky getting the kill there.
And Rocky's still alive back there. He's run out.
Still was alive. You cast or cursed him, cat.
He's usually pretty resourceful in getting away. Only reason why I said it.
Every rat has his day, I suppose.
We have 100 bits in the chat from Mrs. Artemis.
Oh, thank you, Artie.
Thank you, Mrs. Artemis.
So here we go. We got another defense mounted. So we lost. Birchface goes down early again. They're getting a lot more pressure on him. The slam does not get anyone. Here we go. Ult's coming in. There's an ult from Nation. Gets one kill and dies. It's kind of been the story of Nation in this one. Rocky getting a pick on the Creation. Ooh, Rocky getting a kill on Echo as well. So it's just kind of this Lucio, I feel, is going to make it so that the pick does not happen. Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, Yawning getting vengeance onto Rocky, though. Ooh, and Yawning is taking a page out of Rocky's book.
We need to try and push here.
Yep. That Mercy being down is super key here. And if you look at ult economy right now, it is definitely in the favor of Rebel Squad. Ooh. Speaking of, there's the slam, the Diva. and
I don't think
a
they needed
tire.
the Diva Bomb there,
I would
but
agree.
it
It's
looks
gonna
like they're
get.
gonna take this point.
Yeah, I mean, just through a sheer show of force, it was enough. Alright, oh, I didn't mean to go in there.
Alright.
Alright, oh, creating an early pick on the demeched Mango. So that's, again, going to provide Brain Fart. That's going to provide Rebel Squad with some more progress. And then gets Rocky right after it.
Creation is deadly on that soldier.
Mm-hmm, most definitely.
And he isn't dying a whole lot either. He's very resourceful and he manages to stay alive and get out when needed. Hope
Right.
that's not a caster's curse.
He's taking manageable risks right now. And we see Nation has swapped over to the Reaper now off of that Pharah after getting killed that last time.
And I was just watching Creations for a bit. He's denying them room, so like Rocky wanted to get that high ground. Well, no, Creations was denying him that, and so Rocky had to get off.
Definitely. Oh, here we go. So we got Moira ult and Baptiste ult. Moira ult's going to get the first kill, though, on a Volunteer. Oh, that's a Diva Bomb right on the point. And that was a good duck by Creation to make sure he doesn't get killed by it. Oop, there we go. Guardian going in, getting that Diva pick. Following it up. There we go. They got a pick on Nation as well. And Rocky goes down.
On the Reaper?
Yep. Yeah, he switched after he died after Pharah ulting there.
Okay. Gotcha.
And that's it, though. Rebel Squad's got this again. So Rebel Squad, now they're back in the driver's seat here. They're not slouching. They are not willing to give this up without a fight. So the Rebel Squad does need to go all the way, though. Even though they got it in overtime, I Need Healing was able to get it all the way. So we see Daisy switching now off the Baptiste and onto a Brigitte and gets a kill immediately. Good caster's curse. Or maybe we're just getting catch-up caster curse on a Creation. I don't know.
It's a little twisted.
Right? Wow, that was a pretty Simo hammer there. Oh, but that was a better combo on Rebel Squad's part. And Rocky's death ends up picking off the tire. Oh, man, there's something poetic about that. But spectacular combination of ults between Dark Guardian and Cole. So Captain's taking it to I Need Healing and not content to give this up.
I think we're going to see Nation try and flank around. Oh no, he's going back to get healing.
Ooh, Grayson getting an early pick there. Here comes the tire, gets picked off by Stony Baroni, and then kills Rocky right after it. Ooh, Volunteer down.
Right.
I Need Healing is trickling here. Oh, here comes Nation's ultimate. Doesn't get anyone, forces an ult, but Creation's ulting now as well. Gets a pick right on a resting Birch phase. There's an eye field he's going to have to blow up. Diva Bomb coming in, and it does get Stony there. Volunteer getting a charge in and gets the squish onto Creation. So pretty wild fight right now. It could really go either direction. Still kind of in Rebel Squad's favor, though. They have spawn advantage. Yawning is going to get a pick onto Rocky. Diva Bomb going up again. Doesn't get anybody. They're inching forward. Oop, that's a good ult. It does get two. But Dark Guardian dies. Here comes another Diva Bomb. It's raining bombs. Mango getting two back. Rebel Squad, I think, are finally going to have to let this go. And unfortunately, with a minute left, they don't have a lot of time to regroup. So they have a Lucio. They're going to need to get their stuff together and maybe go for a Shatter bomb with Yawning Grave. Shatter Tire. All right, Creation has switched over to the Mei, so going Ultra Stall Queen here. But here we go. Rebel Squad rolling up on what is going to be the last fight.
Where he is.
Yep. Here we go. We're going to open it up with the tire. Gets three. Yawning Grave with the huge tire. We're going to get a res, but they have a lot to come back from after that gigantic tire. Hammer doesn't get anything. The wall kind of interrupts it. So still valiant effort from I Need Healing, but they are slowly falling apart. Rebel Squad needs to clean this up, though. Spawns are going to start to come in. Volunteer's kind of alone other than Rocky. Rocky on the point, just doing what he can, manages to boop them off. We are in overtime. If a magical boop comes in, it could be enough. Or that. Diva Bomb also works pretty well. They're all still there. Immortality Field's on it. Diva Bomb comes in. It's It's going to blow up the field, and oh, Nation gets booped away.
This is a great fight.
Rebel Squad needs to watch. They need to... Oh, this will probably stop it, though. Here comes the tire rolling up. Doesn't get anybody. It's just the Mercy, I think, flying around that's tickling it. Now there's the Diva. Here comes the Hammer. Doesn't get anybody. We're just kind of throwing ults wildly. Rebel Squad wants this. They want the 3-0. They won't be denied. It's just Rocky and... come on, and Mango. All right, here comes the spawns again. I Need Healing's fighting for every inch. They're doing everything he can. Another Immortality field comes in. It goes down really fast, though. We have Nation fighting Coltrane's going to get the DMAC right now. I Need Healing going to do this? We see Coltrane kind of lock down the trap there. This has been such a ridiculous fight. Oh, Rebel Squad's got to watch. You got to watch it. Oh, there's a weird charge that kind of gets walled up. This is still going. It's still anybody's game.
It's turned the tide a few times now.
Rebel Squad, oh, it looks like they might get it. They might get it right here. Finally, Rebel Squad will take it 3-0 in spectacular fashion. I say that, but then I realize that we're going to overtime. Holy
that was
crap.
A crazy fight.
That was insane. Are you kidding me? Holy
Great fight by
hell.
both teams there.
Neither of them was willing to give it up. You know, it's Rebel Squad, I think, technically won that fight a couple... Oh my god, look at all these guns. I think that might be a glitch, but there's a lot of guns on the ground here for some reason. Anyway, my thoughts. I gotta get them out quick here because we're about to start. I think Rebel Squad technically won that fight a couple times over, but because of spawn advantage, I Need Healing was able to just... Their trickling ended up being 2 or 3 people coming in at once, and that was enough to kind of... One pick onto Rebel Squad was so much more impactful than like losing 2 or 3 onto I Need Healing because of that spawn advantage. Okay, focus up. So we're going to
get... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say we get. I'm not sure how it was determined. I guess because they didn't have as much time as Rebel Squad at the start of that final push, but we have I Need Healing on attack first. But go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say we saw after Creations did his last soldier ult, he switched over to the Mei and was able to get his Blizzard pretty quick. So
yeah,
that helped in that fight.
Here we go. I mean, honestly, I'd probably push up a little farther. You don't want to give any progress, man. Somebody needs to just remind me that I'm an over-aggressive person, but we might see it for Rebels.
Oh, Rocky's going kamikaze.
Yep, he does get Stony Baroni. That's a healer down. So his kamikaze works, and he gets Echo Beast, both healers. He wants this. He definitely wants this.
I Need Healing needs to back up and try and save it as a whole team before they hit the
Rebel Squad needs to back. Oh, you mean... I see what you're saying. Okay. But we'll see. All right. Oh, and getting a little too aggressive. Mango's... The mech is not going to get saved by the Immortality Field and is then going to get walled off. So, kind of as good as dead there. Yep, Dark Guardian getting a good pick. 30 seconds now. Coltrane now also getting DMAC'd here. Nation getting the DMAC. All right, lots of freeze coming in, but the healing is also very strong. Here we go again with another big fight. But they aren't on the points. Okay, they do touch. And it looks like Rebel Squad is going to be able to hold here. And Guardian is... is that Guardian? Yeah, Guardian. I'm sorry. Cole. Words. Getting booped off. Gets the reset, though, because of the boop. So able to extend it a little bit longer. But this tire is going to... Yeah, there we go. All right, Mango. Nice. Excellent effort by Mango to try and keep that going as long as she could, but that is going to do it.
We got 500 bits plus 50 in the chat from Dabo Boy. Thank you, Dabo Boy, for your bits. Appreciate the donation.
Cheering on I Need Healing, I'm sure.
So we saw Rocky pick off both healers there, and great job, but still they weren't able to push it much further than that. So good reset there by Rebel Squad.
We saw Mango kind of get a little too forward, and again, the creation with those clutch walls walling off the Diva and just kind of killing off that eye field to make sure that they could finish him off, and it ends up staggering them pretty badly. So here we go. So now we're seeing, if it sticks, the Zarya and the Hanzo from Rebel Squad. So potential grab dragon action going on there.
Yes.
And on the other side, we have Daisy switching back over to the Baptiste that she's had a lot of success on. I really like seeing this Baptiste in play, and it's one of the better ones that we've seen in the league so far.
Indeed.
All right, so here we go. This is for the marbles right now. I don't have words. I just want to see it happen. Like, this is so exciting. Here we go. So Nation immediately pelting down with the rockets.
So triple tanking here.
Ooh, okay.
Plenty of heals.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's a 3-2-1 comp. I hadn't even noticed that. Ooh, you got to be careful there. Volunteer kind of getting a little caught out right now. They aren't able to capitalize. He's going to get into the immortality field. And Mango's also able to get in the immortality field. Ooh, picks though on a Rocky and resting Birch face by Creation. Creation goes down, but then they also pick off Volunteer. So we're gonna have 20 seconds left.
Up.
This is pretty bad right now.
Down.
Yeah, they could maybe get one person back, but I need healing. They need to get a Lucio or something. They need to scream to that point. All right, so we see the first two that die. We have Rocky and Birch that are coming back. They are going to be able to touch. We see Volunteer going to point.
Oh, get on the payload.
I know. They're waiting for the whole team. I think that's the right decision here. So there we go. We see, taking your advice, he goes down immediately, but he does get Echo Beast on the death. So that's pretty good there. The best you could hope for. So we have Rockets getting damage boosted now in there. Ooh, and Dark Guardian goes down. The res comes on to Rocky. They're back up to full strength. Here comes the Rockets. Diva ultimate goes in the back, followed by a Lucio ult. Diva ult gets two. Both healers are down for I need healing. Followed by Rocky. Hammer goes down. And this is feeling like... I called it a little bit early, but there it is. Ending with the team wipe, I called it a little early, but my faith was not misplaced. Rebel Squad is going to take the 3-0 officially this time.
Wow, I think not a lot of people predicted this outcome, and it
oh, of course.
Very interesting to see.
Rocky getting his vengeance. If nothing else, he can walk away with a nice play to take home. I was watching him I stopped watching him right here after he picked off Graves, so. And then, yep, no real protection. Bada boom. Oh, very good tire. 8 minutes on the payload, 37,000 damage blocked, 19,000 healing done, and 40 objective kills. That's about what you expect from a game of this ridiculous caliber.
And we get to have an interview, so maybe we can ask Cole.
We'll get Cole, and we can ask him to to invite Guardian so that we can get both of the captains in on it. So congratulations.
GGs to both teams.
Yeah. This was some kind of a fight, and yeah, definitely not what I think many of us were expecting after we saw, I put Rebel Squad at number 4 on our power rankings because, I respect what they're doing, what they put together, but I guess the flashiness of I Need Healing, they are an excellent squad, but I guess it just kind of wasn't enough to this newly revamped Rebel Squad that we've got here.
And Rebel Squad has been staying a little bit quiet. We've gotten hints that they have made some adjustments and changes, and we definitely saw it to full effect here. Mm-hmm. So other teams are going
to... Yeah, no kidding. So we'll go ahead and bring in Cole here, and I will, by extension, ask him to bring in Guardian. But, man, that was some kind of game there. That was, I will be honest, I was pacing in my living room, just watching the nonsense that was unfolding before me. That was so good. Cole, welcome, my friend.
Hello, buddy.
Yeah, dude, you and me both. I was screaming at the end of that fight, dude.
Can we invite Guardian too, if you don't mind?
Yeah, and that's exactly what I wanted you to do. So definitely go ahead and suggest him. Yeah, he's got to get in on some of this. Sure. Oh man, you when you hear the broadcast, I was just telling Kat how I was pacing. That was such an intense fight. Okay, I have Guardian invited as well before we get started here.
Cole, how you feeling, dude?
I need a beer.
Good answer.
Nah,
I
but
think after your team's performance today, you definitely deserve one or
I
two
think you
there.
earned. I
So,
think you may have earned one, maybe half one.
yeah.
All
welcome,
right.
Guardian.
Welcome. So, we'll do it officially. I when you watch the broadcast, you'll hear me accidentally congratulating you too early at the end of that ridiculous overtime fight. So, congratulations on your win, guys. You guys are currently undefeated. It's 6-0. How are you feeling?
Considering that last season one we didn't win a map and we're currently undefeated, it feels so good.
Oh God, I bet. But
But
okay, so let's do a little bit of breakdown here. It really felt like in the first two maps you guys were solidly in control. You didn't really give I Need Healing a lot of breathing room, and they weren't able to function. What would you say was kind of your driving force for the first two maps where you were able to kind of take it without a lot of contest back?
So I think first off, as you saw, we threw some things at them that they didn't expect, like the May, the Bastion,
Hmm.
and that seemed to work for a while. And then obviously once they called on the switch, we had to switch off and go to what we did best at. And I mean, it's a Hanzo and it's a Rhine, all that fun stuff. But I mean, I Need Healing did an amazing job against us. Oh my gosh, like every fight was so close, everything was so awesome. Hats off to them. Nation was an amazing far. Like,
Hmm.
oh my gosh, they made every fight down to the wire. That was by no means an easy victory. Every single map was so tough.
Yeah, and we could definitely see it. Go ahead.
Hmm. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah, it
Can,
was ridiculous. Go ahead.
can one of you tell me what was going through your mind during that last, like, not last, but like that epic overtime fight? Like, what were you guys thinking?
So my thought set at least was obviously one, stay on point, two, get the kills, and three, I'm thinking that we can get this because we have the spawn advantage. They have to come further away. And we have all these bulky tanks that can get healed by the payload, our healers, and everything else. And when Echo got picked first, we were a little worried, but we were able to rally, focus targets, and just be able to pull it off. And the thing with the Pharah, well, I remember they had the Pharah. I think they had a Pharah defending. Yes, she had.
Hmm.
I was thinking she has to come down and touch point. So yeah, she's great in the sky, but if she wants to stop us, she's got to come on point and touch.
Guardian, they're saying your voice isn't shared. Can you change your
No.
settings so that your voice can be broadcast in a party?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna want to. Yep, go to your party settings and then, of course, I got the short version. Okay, cool. Chat, what do you? Can you hear the man?
Yeah, testing,
Testing, one, two,
testing.
three.
Kind of reminds me,
Uh,
like when you say that, it makes me think of that meme where it's like the guy with the baseball bat. When that ferret comes down to ground, you were ready to kind of get her. And yes, the chat has confirmed that we can hear you now, Guardian. So, but yeah,
Okay, cool.
I mean, I guess we should definitely. I'm glad that Cat brought that up because that's going down right now as like top 5 anime battles of this season right now. I don't think we're ever going to be able to get over how ridiculous that overtime fight was.
Dude, I'll be honest, I thought the overtime fight when we were attacking was like just as big too. Like when we were attacking, we had like 0.63 meters to get it. Oh my gosh, fight went on forever.
It did. It
Oh yeah,
was.
that was nerve-wracking.
It was. I can only imagine what it was like to actually be in the game with us all kind of like biting our nails and just like jumping at
Yeah,
every kill. So,
yeah,
but yeah,
but
you rallied like you said. It was you guys were able to kind of keep the pressure on, and for like whenever you guys would go down, you'd take 2 or 3 with you. So the spawn kind of compensated a bit for it, but it wasn't enough for that overwhelming force that you were throwing at them.
hmm Oh,
I do have
absolutely.
a question for you guys. So, Cole, you just like quickly, you kind of mentioned that you didn't win a map at all last season, and now you're undefeated. So, what kind of changes have you guys made or adjustments in the off season and going into this season?
Well, first off, we're not going into the league with a team that's 2 weeks old, which is nice. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
we've recruited a bunch of new players, and
Hmm.
fortunately had to let some go. We've made roster changes. We've been practicing a couple times every week, and I think that all that's just starting to pay off. And like obviously, we have been keeping a lot of what we've been doing not a secret, but you've seen us in scrims, but we haven't been showing off what we've been doing. So like we were hoping to keep it
Right.
that way, and we want to be that quiet team that just goes under the radar, and it's worked and so far, and I think yeah.
it looked great. You guys are
Yeah.
off to a great start this season.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
But
You're
yeah,
welcome.
I gotta say this was an absolute joy to cast and to watch. And Cole, I want to thank you personally for figuring out that pause situation because we actually had to use it right off the bat.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
super grateful, and I'm sure I Need Healing is super grateful for that opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a great job. As soon as I saw that disconnect, a small part of me was like, oh, I hope everybody remembered that. And as soon as I saw the pulse, it's like, all right, good, thank God.
But
So, but I want to give a shout out. Like I said, I Need Healing. You guys played absolutely amazing. Like I said, every
Yeah,
fight
really.
was so close. Everything was so awesome. Like it was an honor to play you guys. You guys were just amazing. Thank you so much.
Nice,
Well,
nice.
Yeah.
any other
Can't
thoughts
say
or
anymore.
questions?
I think I'm good. Any last thoughts from you two captains?
Uh, Not for me. I don't even know who we play next, but we're gonna try to keep doing what we're doing and keep this streak rolling. We're a very momentum team. Like to keep driving, and we like it when it's crunch time and overtime. You guys have seen that. So we're just gonna do our best to keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah, that's when it
Go
gets a
have
little
it.
bit fun.
Yeah, flying by
Be
the
sure to
senior
go have a
pass
beer now,
is
Cole.
quite yeah right.
I'm gonna try.
It's quite the adrenaline rush that you guys, I'm sure, went through, and you put all of
Yeah.
us through, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
But yeah, once again, congratulations to the both of you for this fantastic showing and keeping up your undefeated streak.
sounds good.
Thank
Thank you
you.
guys so much.
Of course.
Thank you. GG's,
Yeah.
guys.
Great
Thank
games. Yeah, I imagine that they're both probably bouncing off the walls right now, and we're just getting
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
a slightly
definitely.
muted version of that, just enough that they're not screaming at us with excitement.
It must be a great feeling.
Yeah, and I'm super glad for them. It's that they've been able to rally in the way that they have. This showing that they've given us, this night and day version of Rebel Squad it's a joy to watch develop. Having played against them in season 1 and kind of watching them try their best but not quite have the right mix down to be able to get the victories, and now just having that perfect, absolutely perfect combination to be able to crush everything in front of them. That's got to be awesome.
Guys, if you like what you've seen, keep in mind that there's going to be an MVP vote coming out either tonight or tomorrow, so you'll be able to vote for the person you thought was the most valuable player in the match.
Absolutely. So, yeah, everyone, thank you so much for joining us for this really spectacular series. Our next league game is going to be Friday, I believe it was rescheduled to, right?
Yes, it's going to be
So,
the Horsemen versus the Trumpets.
there we go. So tune in again Friday evening or super early morning, as it might be for you European fans out there. And yeah, I will look forward to casting that one as well, and hopefully getting to try out even more of these fun options on how to mess with spectator mode. But,
Excellent.
all right, everybody, thank you so much for joining us this evening. I hope everybody enjoyed it as much as we did, and I look forward to seeing you all on Friday.